Throws for the Cavs. Lob for Cartwright, got a catch. Backs in, laid it home over her head somehow. Sean Kelly gets his team to play D. No timeouts for the Nanooks. Kelly will throw long and can't.
Yeah, it was a good season. Like, looking back, I know that we played our hardest. I definitely played my hardest, and we improved a lot throughout the season. We learned a lot about ourselves, and it was just a season of improvement, and it was good.
Just really excited about the team and about where we're headed. And so then going back, I got time to reflect on the season and starting, with the game at Southern Utah. It seems like forever ago, but really I thought that was a great, tip off to the season, going down to Las Vegas and getting to bond and driving out and playing Southern Utah and playing well. I think it's kind of set the tone for everything we did, and then coming back and starting the preseason schedule so strong and having some really good wins and just starting the year the way we wanted to.
So my career, I'm really proud of. I transferred here as a sophomore and came in with the big group of now juniors going to be seniors, and it was definitely a process just coming in and kind of integrating myself to the team, and then trying to figure out what my role was on the team and where I really fit in. I feel like I figured that out kind of my junior, senior season, and I figured a lot of things out and was able to kind of play the way that I play and play the way that I wanted to play under Coach Sean, and he was really just open to having players, that want to play hard and that can do what he asks, but also, just play the game. And so that's kind of what I learned to do in my career here, and I'm thankful for that.
Jones fakes the three, drives on Hartzog, blocked from behind, and then Taylor deflects it outside to Danielle. Bounce pass ahead for Etherly.
It was great to see, especially our senior Danielle, start the year strong and lead us, and then have Bailey Cartwright and Keisha Sarman, take up, the next leadership roles and really expand on what they did as sophomores. I thought that was very positive starting out. And then we got
underneath Sarman, posting up on Shim.
to the GNAC season, and we started 5-2, and I was really excited about big wins at Central Washington and beating Seattle Pacific at home. I really thought that we set the tone for what we wanted to do, and then we had the heartbreaking loss at Alaska Anchorage when they were number 4 in the country and were leading with 2 minutes to go, and I really thought that was an opportunity for us that we just let slip away. But I really liked the growth potential from that point on, and then really we just had some heartbreaking losses. The loss to Central Washington at home at the buzzer, and Northwest Nazarene at the buzzer, and then taking Alaska Anchorage again into overtime and just narrowly losing that game. And then losing a close one to Western Oregon at home by 3 was just really tough. But then I was really proud. We bounced back and had a great win up at Simon Fraser, a place that we hadn't won yet, and so that was exciting. And then coming down to the last week of the season, we knew we had to win 2 games and to make the playoffs, and we really did a great job at St. Martin's, and I was just really proud of that effort. Again, led by Danielle Hartzog and Keisha Sarman and Bailey Cartwright, and then Kiza Maltizo came off the bench and had 22 or 23 huge points to seal the win, and then we knew going to Seattle Pacific that we had to win. Our season was going to be over, and we didn't come out the way we wanted to. We got down by 24 at one point, but then, in true Concordia Cavalier fashion, we stormed back, and we had free throws with under 2 minutes left to cut the game to 1. And they just narrowly missed, and so we ended up losing, I think it was 5 or 7 points. And
Sarman to Maltizo, microwave time, as Sean Kelly called it.
Well, we definitely are super close, like the closest team I've been a part of. There's, 5 going to be seniors, so we've been with each other for 3 years now, and I don't know, we've just been super close. We hang out sometimes on the weekends. We're just always around each other, care about each other. It's like a group of sisters.
It's going 14-14 is never easy. for a coach or players, you know, because you never say you really want to be 500. But after winning 12 games the previous year, 14 this year, I think we're on the right track. And all of our GNAC games are getting closer and closer, and we're winning important ones. And so I think it's just laying the foundation for what we want to do in the future.
The 3-on-1.
And I can't say enough about Danielle Hartzog and what she's meant to this team the last 3 years. Being honorable mention, all GNAC last year, and then a second team all GNAC pick this year is just incredible. And my hat's off to her and her work ethic.
So during the summer, I worked a lot with my dad in the weight room, and then also after work, I worked out with 2 different trainers, one for basketball specifically, and then one for my agility and speed and jumping and all of that. So I think just working hard during the summer.
There's a future. You know, we have Bailey Cartwright, who was just named, first team all GNAC. She had 18 double-doubles out of 28 games, which is just truly impressive. And then Keisha Sarman, who was named honorable mention all GNAC for what she did this season, and that's just awesome. You know, I thought she should have been Defensive Player of the Year. That's her MO. That's what she starts for this team. Our defense begins and ends with her, and I'm just excited where those two kind of take next year and how they become the leaders of the team and put the team on their back and demand accountability and really just show everyone how good Concordia basketball can be. And then we truly have some dynamic sophomores that I'm excited to see where they take their game with Kiza Maltizo and Iradeworth. And so I smile because I'm really...
Well, I'm excited for next year. I mean, I'm sad that Danielle's gone, but we lose one senior, so we have, basically the same team. Even Coach talked to us today about not adding a lot of girls, so we're going to have pretty close to the same team, and we had the potential this year, and we're just one game short. It could have been any game, so I'm excited. We have a talented team, and definitely.
Next year we'll have more of we'll have a drive to get to the tournament, and I think we're really going to be hungry next year to get to that championship game. And
excited about the future, and then sometimes I frown because I just thought what could have been this year, but just I want everyone to know out there, in Cavalier land, that the women's basketball team is coming for everybody next year, and we're excited about what we can do and where we can go and how we can represent the university, the alumni, and everyone that's a part of Concordia Athletics and the great Concordia University here in Portland, Oregon.
Cartwright calling for it, but Stepanovic closing out well on her. Maltizo